Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we started a new core and advanced Python batch. Let me give some things, whatever we discussed yesterday, and I will continue. So, myself, Prakash Babu, and coming to the details of this course is about the core and advanced Python. We are going to learn both the core and advanced Python. The timings of this course is from 7 a.m. to 8:15. Okay, 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Monday to Friday. Occasionally, we will take on weekends also. So maybe 2 weekends we are going to take in our entire course. And the duration of this course is 45 days. That means exactly 45 classes we are going to spend. So plus or minus one or two will be there. Okay. And the fees for this batch is rupees 5,000. If you are willing to continue, you can contact to this number, or if you have any queries, you can call to this number, or you can drop a mail to this particular mail ID. And coming to the benefits that you are going to get from these classes is live class environment you can able to feel, so you can interact. Okay, like when I'm explaining the concepts, if you are having any queries or if you are unable to understand, you can make my explanation to stop and you can ask your queries. And whenever I'm putting a question, just you can unmute and you can speak and you can interact with, and each topic will be explained with a clear real time examples, so to make that concept to be easily injected into your mind. Okay, that's why, so we are going to take some examples, real time examples and some funny examples, so to understand the concept very clearly. And anyway, recorded videos will be provided for 6 months validity. Recorded videos will be provided for 6 months validity from the date of your registration. So parallelly, once if the class is completed, parallelly you can able to watch the recording also. So next and after that, multiple choice questions will be covered. After completion of some main topics, we are going to shoot out some multiple choice questions so that you can able to prepare for the certification, as well as it will be useful for the interviews also. So like I'm going to give a Python code and I will ask you to find out the output. Or sometimes I'm going to give the program and output. I will miss one or two statements in the program. I will ask you to fill that. Okay. So like a coding related questions, everything will be there. And even we are going to cover interview questions also. Almost I'm preparing some interview questions booklet. So almost more than 100 interview questions along with answers you can expect after completion of this course. This is very, very important. We are going to give coding challenges also. So after completion of the class, I mean after completion of the specified topic, we are going to give some challenges that you can able to practice. Okay. Suppose if you take strings. So I'm going to explain some 2 days on strings topics, like what is mean by string, how you can work with the string and various functions, everything we are going to explain. So I will give some example programs. I'm going to give some example programs, but later on. Okay, so later on, so I'm going to give some assignments also on the strings so that you can able to practice. But while doing that, if you are having any queries, just you can ping me, I will respond for that. Okay, so these are nothing but the benefits. And coming to the syllabus, what we are going to discuss. So total we have 30 chapters are there. Okay. These 30 chapters will be covered in these 45 to 50 classes. 45 to 50 classes. Okay. So each and every topic with a clear example. And see, Python itself is easy, sir. Python itself. I'm going to write this statement at the very beginning of the class. Python is so very, very easy to understand. Very, very easy to understand. I think yesterday some sample programs also I covered, like how you can able to feel the environment in the Python. Okay, so it is that much easy. No need to feel any difficulty here. Okay, and these topics also When compared with Java and any other programming languages, anyone can able to understand this Python code. So in my point of view, if you want to learn Java, prerequisite is nothing but a minimum the programming knowledge must be required. Otherwise, the first program itself, it is very difficult for the trainers to explain. But if you take Python, the person who don't know anything about Python, we can able to teach. So because easiness will be there, easiness will be there. So easily we can able to understand the code. We are not going to feel any difficulty. So that's why the popularity of the Python is like anything. And moreover, Python is mainly concentrating on data, sir. Wherever data is going to play an important role, there Python will come. So that's why in the data analysis part, data science, okay, so data analytics. So in all these things, machine learning, in all these things, Python is the first tool that we are going to use. The reason for that is in everywhere we are going to deal with data, even mathematical applications. Okay, like we are going to work with data means compulsory better to go for Python. So this is nothing but what the things I explained in the last class. Anyway, whatever concepts I covered yesterday, the same thing is there in our YouTube channel. Just you can go through that. Yesterday's class already uploaded in the YouTube channel. Just I will share that playlist. You can able to get it. So somewhere you can see Python 7a. So here already yesterday's class is uploaded. Even today's class also we are going to upload in the same playlist. Just you can go through this. So I'm going to share this in the chat window. The people who wants, just you can copy paste and you can listen. Yes, nothing I covered yesterday, sir. Just we have seen somewhat a syllabus explanation in every topic what we are going to discuss at a top level. I explained. These are the things what we covered in the last classes. Okay. So today, can I start the session? Please confirm.
Yes.
Right. See, I will go with the basic today. I will go with some basic programming explanation. So I want to make you that Python is really easy. Okay, for that, just we will go with some basic programming. See, I will cover minimum some 10 programs. Of course, please don't feel that SAR is going to take the programs now itself. Maybe in the regular classes, I'm not going to take the programs. No, don't feel like that. Just it is a demo class, right? So to make the Python is very easy, we are going to cover some programs on this demo class. That doesn't mean that in future classes we won't cover these programs. It will be covered. So first one, I want to write a Python program to print hello world message on the screen. So this is my first program, right? Even if you take any programming language, this is the first program what we are going to do. Sir, for this, how to do that? Very simple. So this is nothing but the Python program. So compulsory you have to save the Python file. So with the py space test.py. If you see what is the file name that I have given, test.py. We can give any file name. You can give any file name, but dot extension, but extension must be .py. Any file name you can take .py. Like I'm going to take demo.py. Okay. So Prakash.py. So something like a test.py. You can give any name. But regularly I'm going to use this test.py. Like this I'm going to use. In this, we have to type the Python programs. Anyway, in the steps to create Python program applications are there, right? There I will explain in detail. But as of now, just one point I covered, we can save the Python file with any file name, but a dot extension must be always .py. And here, we are not required to write any main method like C language, Java, okay, so C++, Like other programming languages, we are not required to write any main method. Simple, sir, one line code. So print off, just we can print hello world. That's all. It is a program. Even the biggest problem for the programmers is nothing but what? So double, sorry, semicolon and then curly brackets. These are the biggest issues for programmer. When programmer is writing the code, so majority of the times he is going to face the problems with the semicolon. So semicolon is not there in Python. Even parentheses, how many parentheses we opened, those many parentheses we have to close. That count, if you mismatch, then we may not insert properly where we have to close that. So it is somewhat difficult for the programmers. 99.9% programmers are facing this kind of issues. That's why, so these two things are not there in Python, simply they removed. So even the statement is not going to end with a semicolon. That's all. So I think it is a layman terminology. Anyone can able to understand this statement, right? Because you can see print. Like if you take a C language, it is printf. Print we can understand, but printf we can't. So in C++ we have C out. In Java, so still big statement is there. So they don't know the meaning. If we have to provide explanation, but I think here we are not required to provide any explanation on this print. What this print function is going to do? Whatever data you have given within double quotations, that will be printed on the screen, sir. Beyond that, nothing. Now, what will happen? That hello world message will be printed on the screen. Now I am running the program. So how to run? We have to open command prompt. We have so many IDs also there to run the program. But if you want to be strong in fundamentals, better to go for my technique. Like we have to see what errors we are going to get. Generally, from the errors, we are going to get more knowledge. That is very, very important. And I saved the file in test folder. So now, yesterday, in the yesterday's class itself, I told how to run a Python program. Just we have to use a py space test.py we are going to take. Py space test.py. So py is the command which is used to run that Python file. Py is the command which is used to run that Python file. So just if you press enter, Python interpreter is going to execute this and it will show the result. Now, if you want, you can cross check. What is the output that we are getting? Hello world. Okay. So simple hello world message came on the screen. This is the way how we can able to execute a simple Python program, sir. I think you are feeling somewhat comfortable here. Do you have any doubt on this first program? Please confirm, everyone.
No, sir.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Everyone, please respond. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Good. Now, the next one more program I want to demonstrate. Array, can you please write a Python program to print current month calendar. So current month calendar. That means this month calendar I want to show you. How to do that? We are required to think and we need to write any program for this? No. There are some predefined libraries are there. Okay, we can use that. Sir, what is that predefined library? Import calendar. Import calendar. And I'm going to print calendar dot month. Here just you have to provide 2023 year. I want ninth month calendar. That's all. So calendar dot month of 2023 year, ninth month calendar I want. Immediately what will happen? It will display that calendar on the screen. You can see how much easy it is. Okay, we have predefined libraries are there. Python is the best place for predefined libraries. So many libraries are there. Day to day, new libraries are introduced. Okay, which makes Python is very easy. So if we want to implement this by our own, it is very difficult. We have to identify the first day in the year. So based on that, we have to write the code. Is it a difficult task or not? Yes, definitely it is a difficult task. So to overcome that, just they have provided libraries. Okay, not only month calendar, even if you want the total year calendar also, we can able to print. Let us see how I am going to print that. So I want to write a Python program just to print. So current year calendar, total year calendar I want to print. Let us see how it will be. See here we have to take a calendar dot calendar. No need to pass any month, just only one argument, which is nothing but year. So automatically what will happen? It will print that year calendar, sir. If you want, you can see. So it is nothing but the complete year 2023 year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Like the total calendar it is going to print. So how beautiful it is. So I'm trying to project that we have so many libraries like this. We have so many libraries like this. No other programming language is going to provide this kind of a facility. No other programming language is going to provide this kind of a facility. So I think you people understood the concept how we are using this. Any doubts, friends? Please confirm.
So one quick question.
Mm.
So when we are passing the arguments on the calendar function, right? So we are doing it in a specific format. So do we have to learn those formats when we
Yes,
import?
yes, compulsory. But we have an option, sir. We can ask the syntax of a function. Okay, suppose if you ask help on this function, we will get, for example, current month, current calendar dot current month. You need a syntax of this function. That's what you are asking, right? So
Yes.
in which order it is going to take? First we have to pass year value, then it is going to take month value. This particular facility we can able to get. We have some help commands are there. By using that, we can able to see the syntax. No problem, that I will explain, don't worry. Sir, everyone please confirm. Are you clear with these two programs?
Yes.
Right. So next, I'm going to take one more program. Okay. What is that program here is, I want to write a Python program. So to perform addition operation. So how I can able to do that? Please listen carefully. I have to take two numbers and I want to perform addition operation. Maybe these are the basic programs that we are going to learn in any programming language. Consider x is equal to, I'm going to take input of, so enter first number. And similarly, y is equal to, I'm taking input of, so enter second number. Please observe carefully, z is equal to, I'm taking x plus y. So how to print that result, sir? Can I take z? Yes. So I think it is understandable words only. Input function is going to give a pop-up message saying enter first number, so that we will give one integer value that will be stored in x. Again, it is going to ask input function to enter second number. We will give one more number that will be stored inside y. Now what I am doing here, I am adding x value plus y value by using plus operator. I think you know very well what plus operator is going to do. It will perform addition of two numbers. Those two numbers are added, and whatever result we are going to get, that result I am storing in z. I am printing that z value to the console. That's all. Nothing here, sir. Just if you run the program, it is giving 10 and 20. Then immediately we are going to get output as a 30 once if you press enter. But there is some small tricks are there. Small problem is there with this. I will explain. Are you clear with this? 4 lines of code? Are you feeling any difficulty in these 4 lines? Please make it as an interactive session. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Good. But the problem with Python is, have a look once. Whatever data you are giving, the input function is going to read the data in the form of a string. Okay, whatever data you are giving, so the input function is going to accept in the form of string. So it is going to take, suppose if you have given x is equal to 10, it will be accepted in the form of string. And if you are giving y is equal to 20, it will be accepted in the form of string. You have taken z is equal to x plus y. These two are not integers. These two are strings. So that what will happen? It is going to perform string concatenation and we are getting the result as a 1020. Now you can see. So if I'm run this code, definitely I'm going to get a 1020, not a 30. Sir, why? Because the data is accepted in the form of a string, but I'm doing integer addition. What we have to do? So int of something like this we have to take. Again, we have to take int of something like this we have to take. That's all, sir. Now it is going to perform addition of two numbers. If you want, I'm giving the same inputs, we are getting 30. If I'm giving 101 and 202, we are getting 303. Like this, it is going to work. A simple addition of two numbers program. Sir, I don't want these particular numbers. I want to print all these three values. How to print? In C language, somewhere we have used like this printf. So x is equal to percentage d, comma y is equal to percentage d, and z is equal to percentage d. And in the place of percentages, we are trying to print x comma y comma z. Maybe the people who are coming from C language background, you can understand this. Even in Java also somewhat difficult, but in Python, see there is one special case is there. Within double quotations, you can take x colon x. So comma y colon y. And so z colon or result colon is nothing but z. Have you observed how beautifully it is implemented? So when it is executing, that x value will be replaced in this place. Y value will be replaced in this place. Z value will be replaced in this place. Directly it is going to print those results. We are not required to do anything. But in front of this, we have to give one special symbol like F. F stands for format. Can you please format this string? Means whatever we have taken within flower brackets, can you please substitute that value there and can you please print the result? Like that we are requesting the interpreter. Now see what will happen. Sir, I am giving input as 111 and 222. Now you can see we are getting x is equal to 111 and y is equal to 322 and z is equal to 333. Okay, sir, is it easy or not? Yes, up to certain level, you can able to understand this. And can I conclude that when compared with other languages, seems to be Python is somewhat easy. Right, friends, please confirm. Are you clear with this program?
Yes.
Yeah, we can use format also. We can use format also. That we will see. Just for your understanding, I am telling. So if you are able to understand this fourth program, we can say 10% Python is very easy. You can understand. Yes, please confirm everyone. Clear up to this whatever I covered.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, whatever examples I have taken, okay, I will continue these examples, but we will go with the theory part also. Example 4 I have taken. Another two examples I'm going to take, like example 5, example 6. Same addition operation only I will perform and write result to a file. I want to write the information, whatever addition I calculated, I want to write that information to a file. At the end of today's session, I will explain this program. So I want to write a Python program to perform addition operation. And can you please write the result to database? Yes, we can write that part. Maybe in the tomorrow's class, I will explain. Okay, program is a simple, sir. We are performing addition of two numbers, but I want to store that data in the database, and I want to store that data in a file. Why we need to store? You can see I have given triple one and triple two as a result input. I got a triple three. Once if I close today's program, I mean once if I close this terminal, what will happen? Tomorrow I can't able to see the data whatever I supplied, because the total data will be available in the command prompt, right? Once if you close that command prompt, automatically data will be gone. Sir, I want to store the data in a permanent storage area. Then what we have to do? Sir, compulsory we have to go for storage mechanisms like a file or database we can use, so that your data will be saved in a permanent manner. So that part I will explain in the tomorrow's class. Okay, sir, up to these four programs, are you feeling anywhere difficulty, sir? Please confirm.
No, sir.
Yes, please confirm everyone. Are you feeling anywhere difficulty?
No, sir.
Good. So now, so the next concept, I will enter into the main concept, sir. Main concept. Just have a look once. What is the main concept here is, so what is the first chapter? Introduction to programming. I am going to start the first chapter. Okay. So introduction to programming. Introduction to programming. Sir, in this chapter, what subtopics we are going to cover? So I'm going to introduce what is mean by language. What is mean by language? Okay. Next and
Sir,
after
I have got
that,
a question.
yes.
So are you going to share this test PI file, the notes that you have written over there?
Yes, sir. We will share this document as it is. But separate
Okay.
file we won't share. You have to type and you need to execute. Just for reference purpose, we will share this.
It means you'll be sharing every day?
Yes, yes. We are going
Yeah.
to create a folder in the Google Drive, and we will upload running notes on that Google Drive on daily basis.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, right. So now, yeah, please listen. So in this introduction to programming, I'm going to explain what is mean by language. So why we need to go for this programming language? What is the importance? From that, slowly we will define what is mean by programming language. Why we need this programming language? And there are different types of programming languages are there. So what are the different types of programming languages that are available? Next and after that, translator means what? Okay, in that translator we have compilers are there, interpreters are there, and what is the difference between compiler versus interpreter? Okay, with respect to program. Okay, with respect to program, I'm going to explain. Then we will see a sample program in C language, in C++, so in Java, and also in Python. This is the first unit what we are going to cover. Introduction to programming, like what is mean by language, what is mean by programming language, what are the different types of programming languages are available. So translator means what, compiler means what, interpreter means what. So what is the difference between a compiler versus interpreter with respect to the program? And the sample programs we are going to cover in C, C++, Java, and Python. This is the first chapter what we are going to cover. Of course, it is a completely theory, no way related to the Python. Because if I'm taking even Java demo also, I'm going to cover this particular introduction part. Because before moving to that, some people may know very well about the programming languages, but some people may not. That's why Just to get a clarity, we are going to take this particular class. Right. So I will begin with the definition of language. Sir, can you please tell me, with your knowledge, what is mean by language, sir? Yes, why we need to go for language? General meaning of language.
Medium to
Language is
communicate.
basically the means of
Very good.
communication.
Very good, very good. It is nothing but a medium, or it is nothing but a medium to communicate. For communication purpose, we are going to use that. So just a simple, I'm going to tell. So it is a medium. It is a medium. So used for communication purpose. Yes, it is a medium used for communication purpose. If I'm communicating with you and you are able to understand, so even if I start a class at 7 o'clock, the time is now almost 7:45. Still 17 members are there from starting point onwards. Means what? Whatever I am trying to explain for you people, you can able to understand. Means what? So there is a proper communication is there in between us, and I am going to take the classes in English, and you can able to understand, and you are going to give response. So it is nothing but we are in a proper communication channel. Suppose assume I am explaining this class in local language, so then almost 50% of the students are going to be gone. Suppose if I am explaining in Chinese, what will happen? No one will be there in the class. So because what is the reason? If you are unable to understand, then how the communication is possible? Okay, I can say it is nothing but so it is a communication. It is a communication between two things. It is a communication between two things. It can be anything, a person or a electronic device, anything. And in my point of view, so it is divided into three types. It is divided into three types at a top level. At a top level. So what are those three types? First, I will explain the diagram. Later, we will go with the notes. Have a look once. The first type of that communication is nothing but, do you know, if a person is there, this person is going to communicate with another person. So first person is going to send the word called hi. Then second person immediately responded with bye. Can I say, is it communication between two persons are done by using English or not? Yes. First person is giving some response. First person is giving some request. Second person is giving some response. They are communicating by using English happily. And the second one here is, see, if you have a mission can communicate with another mission also. Any electronic device need not be computer, any electronic device. But here the mission is going to send the data in the form of zeros and ones. I think you know very well, this zeros and ones combination is called as binary code or binary language, which can be understandable by missions. So even we can't understand that zeros and ones messages. So but mission can't understand this language like English whatever we are speaking. So the input for the mission is nothing but what? Always zeros and ones. So human understandable code is different from mission understandable code. Yes, happily two missions can communicate with each other. Like my laptop is communicating with my mobile to exchange the data. Is it happening? Yes. How it is happening? In the form of zeros and ones only. In these two things, we don't have any issue. What is the first one, sir? Person to person communication. Person to person communication. In this, we don't have any issue, sir. Happily, those two people can communicate. But second one, mission to mission. This is also no problem. Mission to mission communication is also possible. No issues at all. But, sir, I have a question. Person to mission. Person to mission communication I want to establish. Is it possible? Definitely, it is not possible. The reason for that is, observe carefully. Here, a person is there. A person is there. So this person wants to send some information like hi. So here on the other side, mission is there. But the mission is always expecting the data in the form of zeros and ones. And if a mission is giving the result in the form of zeros and ones, this person has to understand this particular message. Like in one side the communication is happening in English, on the other side the communication is happening in the form of a binary language. Now if I want to combine these two, it is highly impossible. It is highly impossible. So someone must be required here, that a person is responsible to convert. Okay, to convert. Which convert, sir? Which thing is going to convert? Can I say human readable code will be there, right? That will be converted into mission understandable code. So can I say the word English is converted into binary? Yes. So who is responsible to do all these activities? PL. PL stands for programming language. Okay. So there is no issue. There is no issues with the first two types. First two types. But if I want to make a person to communicate with a mission, so we have to use programming language. Okay. But in the third case, to make a communication or to make a communication possible, so we have to use a programming language. I can say programming language programming language is a tool which converts, so which converts human readable code into mission understandable code. Just in a short form, I explained what is mean by language, sir, and what type of communication are happening in between this. So I think at least you got some idea about this. Are you clear with this, friends? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I need response from everyone. Clear up to this?
Yes.
Right, good. So now I will define the terminology called programming language. Sir, what is meant by programming language? Just now I have given the complete information. Programming language. Programming language is a tool. So which is used to communicate with mission. Yes, if I want to communicate with any electronic device, I'm going to use this programming language. So it is a software. I can say it is a software. It is a software. So which converts human readable code into mission understandable code. Then can I say it is a translator? It is a translator. It is a translator. Next and after that, so it is an interface between so person and mission. Like this we can take. So best example for this programming languages, sir, if you see, I am going to interact with my mobile, but my mobile is an electronic device which can understand only zeros and ones. But I am communicating with my mobile, sir. How it is possible? On the top of mobile, so they have installed some operating system. With the help of that operating system only, I am going to communicate. So can I say it is nothing but a programming language or not? Yes. Set of programs is called as a software. So for developing that operating system, so much of code they have written in the background. So it is by using some programming language. Even if you take any web application, even if you take any mission, we are communicating means what? On the top, some programs with the help of some programming languages they developed. So can I say operating system is best example for the programming language? Yes. Software, so whatever we have, those are examples. Even Java is one of the programming language. Python is one of the programming language. Like that, we have different types of programming languages are there. Okay. Depending on the situation and depending on the requirement, we have to use. So I have data is there. I need to analyze that data. For that, I want to write a program. Better to go for Python. So I want to develop some web application. So like I want to prepare a website where I want to put all multiple choice questions and 4 options I am going to give. You have to open on the given date and time, like a small quiz. I want to develop one web application. So where I have to store the questions in the database and answers will be there in the database. So that the questions and answers are randomly selected from the database and I will project it to you. And you have to select one option. If it is right, it should display there itself. If it is wrong, there itself, I want to display the points. It is a small application. Can I develop this by using Python? Yes, happily we can develop. Can I develop this by using Java? Yes, happily we can develop. So now suddenly one client came, they are going to work with banking application. SBI banking application is there. They want to upgrade their software. Okay. So they asked you to develop one small code for that. Can I implement by using Python? No, sir. The reason for that is I'm giving here itself. Python is having its own limitations. Python is not suitable for the enterprise applications. We can develop a web application. I will show you with the practical proof what is web application. So it won't applicable for the enterprise application. Enterprise means something related to the main servers, security layers will be there. So if such type of applications are there, it is not good. But Java is going to replace that. So that's why depending on our type of application, we have to select the appropriate programming languages. And we have different types of programming languages are there in the market, but on the top it is categorized. So all the programming languages are divided into the following types. So there
So
are
sorry to intrude. A quick
Hmm,
question. So could
hmm,
you let us know which all areas can Python be used? You
mhm.
have mentioned data and data science, but any other
Yeah,
areas
yeah,
where
I will,
Python?
I will, I will explain, sir, because in the
Okay,
next chapter we have a list.
sure.
So where
Thank you.
we can use Python, I will give the list. And there are 3 types of programming languages are there. One is nothing but low level programming languages, and the second one, so high level programming languages, and some programming languages are called as middle level programming language. Anyway, I will talk about this in detail in the next sessions. Okay, please don't leave the meeting. Sir, are you clear with this programming language introduction and what are the different types of programming languages that are existed? Are you clear with this theory part? Whatever I covered, please confirm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Clear, please confirm.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. See, with this, I will close the session. But before closing, just one interesting program I want to demonstrate for you. Already we have seen some programs, right? Maybe up to how many programs we covered? 6 programs. Anyway, this program I will explain tomorrow. But I have a quick question here. Just have a look once. I want to write a Python program to convert the given string, to convert the given name into uppercase. I want to convert the given name into uppercase. I have given some names. I need to convert it into uppercase. See, already we have written one Python program just to read the name or just to read the number. But this data is always in the string format. That's why we converted into integer. Now I am removing that conversion. So enter any string like this. I am asking. String means something like a name or enter any name. So now whatever name that you are giving, that will be stored in yes, and I am printing that yes as it is. Now observe carefully. I am running the program. So enter any name. I am giving Prakash. So as it is, this Prakash is coming. Now, what is my requirement? I want to convert it into uppercase. Uppercase means what? Capital letters. No problem. We have one special function is there with the name upper. By using this, we can convert the given string into uppercase. So the given input is a Prakash. Is everything is converted? Every character is converted into uppercase or not? Yes. So this is also one of the example how flexibly we are going to use these particular predefined functions. Please confirm, friends. Are you clear with this concept?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now my question is, I have a small twist is there. So I want to write a Python program. So which converts program to convert. Okay. So program to convert the given string first character, first and last character into uppercase. Observe carefully. Only first character and last character we have to convert it into uppercase, sir. Observe carefully how I am going to do. Suppose if the given string is, suppose if the given string is Prakash in lowercase letters. If I have given a string like this, so what is your requirement? They are asking this P to be converted into capital letter and this H to be converted into capital letter. Remaining things should be there in lowercase only. Sir, how to get? Is my logic is correct? We have to separate the first character. We have to separate the last character. We have to separate the middle characters. This is the logic, right? See, in Python, every string is associated with some indexes. Indexes means what? In which position it is there. We can able to get. And luckily, in our Python, we have negative index is also there. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. That means if I want to get first character, I can use S of 0, which will return P. If I want to get last character, we can use S of -1, which will return H. So I think the separating first and last characters. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm going to interpret this code. Observe carefully. S of 0, S of 0 dot upper I am taking plus means concatenation. S of -1 dot upper I am taking. So that first character and last character are converted into uppercase. First character and last character are converted into uppercase. Sir, how to identify the middle characters? How you can get that? Okay, so that part I will explain in the tomorrow's session. So up to certain level, is this program is clear for you people? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please confirm everyone. Is the concept is clear, friends? Are
Yeah.
you able to understand this?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So how to separate that remaining characters, I will explain in the next session. So if you are having any queries, yes, you can feel free to ask the queries. With this, I am going to stop today's demo session. Tomorrow, we will see few more programming like this and remaining topics like translator, types of programming languages, translator, compiler, interpreter, programs, something like that. We are going to discuss theory part tomorrow. Okay. With that, first theory part will be completed. Then we will see introduction to Python, like how to install everything we will see. Okay. Yeah, you can unmute and you can talk. If you are having any queries, just you can feel free to ask. Please confirm, are you clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes.
Sir, good morning, sir. Actually, my name is Basavaraj. Actually, I have a few queries regarding to this and
Hmm.
this course curriculum. So, actually, I joined the late. Actually, some of the things I would like to ask. In this one, you are teaching entire Python programming things, right, sir? From
Yes,
basic
yes.
to advanced level also,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
you are teaching this to the projects also, like how to actually I'm belong to a data science domain. So
Okay.
this, from starting to end, like how to some concepts like oops, exception handling, and
Yes,
then data structure.
everything will be covered, sir. You can see on my
Uh,
screen
mm,
syllabus is there. So yesterday and today's video we are uploading in the YouTube. Just you can refer this video so that you will get information. Okay, because in the last videos I covered some demo session, so that part I am going to share for you. Okay, and this is the
uh,
syllabus what we are going to cover. If you want, I am sharing this syllabus also on the chart window. You can refer.
okay, sir. And one thing I would like to ask, like you covered, right? This will be helpful in the data science
Yes, definitely, sir. In the data science applications, it will be useful only. So that's why even if you see, I'm covering testing related concepts and even pandas, numpy. See, whenever you are working with Python, basics of Python must be required, right? So
Yes,
definitely
sir.
it will be useful. No question at all.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
without this,
uh-huh.
we can't go for any other Django framework or anything, pandas. So NumPy or data science, data analytics, anything if you want to go, this is the basic, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually, this doubt why it is arising, just I learned data science. That
Okay.
we thought about basics of this Python. But when
Okay.
I'm into the live projects, they using different libraries and to get the data from the different sources to write a code for that, right, sir, to in the PyCharm or VS Code. In that
Mm-mm.
one, I'm facing the difficulties to implement in the project.
No problem, no
So
problem, sir. Here you can able to clear all your doubts. But one thing I want to give confirmation. So the way of using that tools, all these things we will see. But I may not cover in depth in the libraries, whatever you are using there. Maybe sci-fi and matplotlib, different
no,
libraries you
no,
are
sir.
going to use. So
I
just
can
the way
imagine.
of using that I will explain here.
Okay, sir. And now related to interview part, I would like to ask.
Hmm.
I faced the most of the interviews. The first, I am belongs to first thing is into non-technical, just mechanical design engineer. I'm working
Okay, okay.
actually in that one. I have faced in switching to data science. But thing is, they ask the Python questions related to coding part is the first thing. So
Okay.
I'm not able to clear the coding part, and some basic things also have failed. In fact, I'm speaking. So those things I
we
need to
will we
cover.
will yeah, we will concentrate on that, sir. Whatever programs I covered till now, it is able to understand by you, right?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely remaining things also it will be like that one. But don't worry, I will start
And
from the scratch and I will explain.
sir, and one more thing, like the most of the programming will come on the like Hacker Rank, Lead Code, and some other platforms. So
Hmm.
okay, in that I am solving those questions also. I face so much of difficulties and not able to understand. If they have a solution also, some point of time I'm lagging to understand that program. So if I come across with any of the programs or any of the doubts and those in the lead code anywhere to be able to help me to solve
Yes,
those
yes,
questions.
definitely, sir, definitely.
It will be very helpful, sir, to get the things in the writing and as well as to understand the program. Then easily I can tackle it. That
Yeah,
will
sure,
be.
sir, sure, sir, we will.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
right. Any other queries, right, sir?
So one question on the function that you example that you explained.
Hmm.
So if you don't mind, can you go to that example where you were talking about printing the uppercase and yeah. So I see that when you're calling the upper function, you're not sending any variables through that function. So
Hmm.
basically, when you do work in other programming languages, you send that variable, right? For example,
Hmm. Hmm.
upper
Hmm.
of s. But
See,
here you're calling.
if you are, yeah, I understood your question, sir. Just have a look once. See, if I am taking max of 1 comma 2, what is the meaning of this? It is going to return maximum of two numbers, right?
Hmm,
Suppose if I am taking, so max of 1, 2, 3, I have a list. So it is going to return maximum of this list. See, maximum is universal function, which can be applicable on any type of data. But if you see upper, can I use this for numbers?
no, we cannot.
No. So it is applicable only for strings. Only for strings. That is only for string objects we can apply this. That's why on the string object we have to call that. Got it?
Okay, so basically we have to use that string variable dot upper function.
Dot upper function, because upper is applicable only for strings.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, don't worry. We will see all these things. What is the difference between function and method? I will explain. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Right, guys. See you. That's all about today's session. We will meet for the continuation tomorrow, and tomorrow we will discuss a few more content. Okay. Right. Thank you. Bye.